Welcome back to another video. Today is a long-awaited, apparently, and really highly requested video, and that is my pattern organization system. It would be divided really nicely into two sections or ideas, and one of them is the way I store my patterns and how I kind of physically organize them and keep them, and the other one would be my spreadsheet. Because yes, there is a spreadsheet. But first, let's get into the actual physical patterns. All of this is, again, divisible into other kind of types of patterns. One of them is over here, and that is my commercial patterns from like Big Four kind of company. The type of pattern that comes in this kind of envelope. Then we have my traced and PDF patterns, or maybe things that I've drafted myself, and those go in these binders. And then I have my Berta magazine collection. Yeah, these are all magazine holders and pretty much all of them are full. This is the one I'm currently working on, I guess, and I have them organized by date, so from earliest to latest. And my earliest magazine is from 2013. Then I have obviously some sewing books here. On this side I have pattern books, so I have Gertie's Ultimate Dress Book, Breaking the Pattern. I have some embroidery pattern books and one called The Little Black Dress. And then on this side I have this book called Fashion, Dressmaking, the sewing book, Pattern Making in Fashion, and 100 Ideas That Changed Fashion. And then at this corner here I have my manuals for my sewing machines, and I have some like random sewing magazines like Cross Stitch. I have an issue of Simply Sewing. I have a little folder here where I keep my embroidery patterns. Some of them I've designed myself, some that I downloaded from like the DMC website, which are free, so it's a really good resource if you want to learn how to do embroidery. I then also have some vintage sewing books and sewing magazines, but those are not in this shelf because this shelf does get sun exposure and really good lighting, as you can tell. So I keep my vintage stuff in a shelf that never gets any sunlight so that they, are nicer and don't, crumble into dust. So for my little envelope bins, I have these little boxes. These are collapsible. They're baby pink. I bought them from Lidl, but from what I've gathered, you can get these in a big variety of places. Like, I've heard people get them from Primark. You can get them from probably Amazon and things like that. They were really inexpensive. They do have a little section here at the front where you can like slot in a piece of paper or cardboard with like a name or a label, and they are exactly the right size for these envelopes. I have a numbering system that I came up with that is according to my spreadsheet. And then in this bin, I have more like modern reprints and whatnot. And then from kind of, not this one is for a 3-piece suit for my partner. These ones are all vintage patterns. I think I have some from the 60s, have some from the 70s, and some from the 80s. All of these over here were sent to me by my friend Galen. Some of these patterns they thrifted, and then others like this one was part of their mom's collection, and she very kindly said I could have them. And these are at the back, again, because they won't get as much sun exposure this way. I don't have this as organized as I wanted to have it by the time I filmed this video. Like, I've had it organized, but I wanted it to like look prettier and have like labels and all that stuff. Something I do in my free time, and I haven't had that much free time, but the organization itself is gonna stay the same. It's just that I'm gonna make it like more pretty and fancy. So in here I have like my patterns. So this one, you can't really see it that well on a camera, but I have just like a piece of white paper that has penciled in what is in this plastic sheet. So in this one, it's the strapless sweetheart bodice, altered to me, and then it says Gertie's Ultimate Dress Book, so that's where I got it from. And then on this side you can see I have the actual pattern pieces in here. Blouse 119 from Berta 1019, size 36. So yeah, I have a bunch of bodices and sweaters. Like, this is a pullover, mushroom top. This is the one I drafted on camera for my mushroom set. I will leave a card. Then I have another divider. This is what I actually want all of these to look like. So eventually I will have all of these little sheets to look like this, and this is for the Nazarene pants that I made recently on the channel as well. And so I'll have like the name of the pattern, where it's from, the size, and a little clip art, and then obviously my logo at the bottom. So eventually I want all of them to look like this, but I haven't got around to it. So then we have trousers. Next I have shorts, and then I have coats, jackets, and that kind of thing. And then I have miscellaneous, which is like stuff that I've made for Zeus, a handbag, another handbag. This is just like patterns that came in a magazine, gloves, self-drafted hat. I kind of have it divided up into types of garment. Other binder, which again is the same thing, but it's a different color because I just used binders that I have at home. Actually, I have just skirts and dresses. So first I have all of my dresses, which is a lot of them. Then I have the Armdale dress by Style Arc. And then I have skirts, just a lot of skirts. So that is what I have the most of. So that gets its own binder. I think that's it for the like physical organization. And then I did mention a spreadsheet. I started having this issue. This physical organization has really helped this issue, but I started having this issue, which is maybe I have like a meter of fabric and I want to like look through my patterns to see what patterns I could use for a meter of fabric. I want to kind of look through them, but I don't want to like be getting them all out and like, or maybe I'm out shopping and I think, oh my God, this fabric is beautiful. This would be perfect for a dress. And I do maybe have a pattern in mind for that dress, but I don't remember exactly how much fabric I need for it or what other notions I need to buy. So I thought, like, would it be great if we had an app for that? Turns out there is an app for that. It's called Stash Hub. The free version only lets you put in like 20 patterns. I don't really want to pay, like, and I would ask my partner to make me an app for it. And he said, I can try and make you an app. He needed all of the information to be up into a spreadsheet. And the thing is, like, the spreadsheet itself, it works fine and is fine on its own. So I'm just using the spreadsheet and I don't really care about the app now. I'm doing it on Google Drive, so like the Google Sheets thing, so that I can actually access it on my phone, on my tablet, and on my computer. I'm gonna show you exactly what categories I have for things. I'm gonna show you how I do that now. So here's the spreadsheet. Basically, I have a code, helps me keep everything organized and in order. Then I add a little photo or clip art type of image of the pattern. And then I put the name, what view it is, what size, what type of pattern it is, so like what type of garment. Then I add what kind of fabrics are suitable for that pattern. All of this is for searchability for me, right? So here are the categories. You have the image, the pattern, the view, the size, the garment type, suitable fabrics, if it's a woven or a knit, if there's seam allowance, how much fabric I need, and this is for a 1.5 meter width. Then if I need some contrast fabric or lining, interfacing, zipper, what size zipper, buttons, what size of buttons, if I need like poppers and what size, snaps, hooks and eyes, any kind of trims or boning. I'm very thorough. So I have all of these and then I'll write down, if I need some or not and how much I need and what sizes. This just helps me keep everything in one place. So there you have it. That is my organization system and that is my spreadsheet. I hope you enjoyed it, like maybe nerding out with me. So let me know what other topics you would like to see. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. If you have not done that already, it would mean so much to me. And you can also consider following me on Instagram. I usually post on there pretty much every day and I usually post whatever I'm working on, so you get little sneak peeks of what is coming. I will leave that link below if you want to go and check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye.